Hello there and welcome back to Riven. Now last time we stumbled our backsides around the island, made some actual progress. We made a whole load of connections with the Starry Expanse, the bit under the domes, and we connected all of the domes to that central lighthouse kind of thing. I don't quite know why. I don't really know why, but we've done it. I think that may unlock the book that was in the big golden dome, the bit on the Temple Island. I think that might unlock that. So we did that puzzle, and we kind of stumbled around and found a secret room with another puzzle. With a whole load of animal things, and they are tied into the totem things that are on the jungle island, and I think there's one on Prison Island as well. There was one on there, yeah. Basically the totems. Now I don't think I got all the information from the totems. I think I might have made a mistake, because we tried the puzzle that we're at now, right now, is a whole load of animal drawings on like switches. Basically you can pull them up. Now I have them all, the animals, because we found them near the totems. However, I believe they're 99%, 100% certain now that we need to get them in the right order. Now I didn't really look at the numbers. There was some, each totem had like a dial on it with a pattern, and obviously through your lens there was like an arrow that you lined up, and I'm assuming those are numbers. Anyway, I'll be able to explain a little bit better when we get into the game. What I think we need to do is we need to go back around, we need to find the totems again, work out the numbers on the totems, and then that'll give us the correct order to pull the statues in, or the pillars in. Switches, pillars, whatever you want to call them. The little wedge things. Anyway, we'll be able to pull them in the right order and then unlock whatever this puzzle's hiding, and then go from there. That's our first port of call. I don't really know what else we have to do. I think this leads to the one we're doing now, leads us to the good guys and possibly our imprisoning book. Quite possibly. And I think the other one, the one in the dome, is going to lead us to the bad guys. And we kind of want to go and see the bad guys without having seen the good guys and get the trap book, like the fake linking book that we're given. Hopefully we'll be able to get that first. That's the plan. I don't know what other puzzles we've got left to do. These are the only two that I've really thought about. Oh. That being said, we are just going to jump straight back in. So grab your refrigerating snacks, curl up somewhere comfortable. Come hang out with me as we jump straight back into Riven. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. Right, so this is the puzzle I was talking about. All these lovely animal statues. And they're kind of like you can pull them up. And we need a 6-digit, we need 6 of them. And we have the 6 animals that were at the totems. We have the frog, the seal, the Riven symbol. Wait, okay. Where are we? Frog, right there. The Riven symbol, right there. The seal, which is our guys that were on the rock. That one over there. The tree, or what I call the tree. I'm assuming this might not be a tree, it might be an actual animal, because these all seem to be animals. But the tree, that one right there. The bug, which was... not that one. Oh, well, that's the fish. That's the last one. And then we've got the bug, which is that one. Now, we need the right order for these, so we need to go and work out the order, and I think the dial on the front of each totem, I think that represents a number, because if we go into our notebook, we have this. We picked up this earlier on, and I took a screenshot of it. Now, these left ones, I was gonna point with my pen, but I may as well point with my mouse cursor, and these are actual numbers. These are numbers based off that, because that's like a die situation, and each one of those, when it spawned randomly, once it hit a symbol, it moved a guy down. It was like a game, like a puzzle game, where you're rolling your dice to work out how many moves you've got. So they're all numbers. Now these symbols on the right, I seem to remember this. I think it's this one. I seem to remember this one being on one of the totems. Now it's too bold to be blank, because obviously number, I'm going to assume that's a number, and then number, because we'll have 6 of these, and we have 6 of these. So I think these are numbers. So we can work out some of these already, because obviously these have to match up. I'm assuming these match up. Has to. They have to. So that one right there, the arrow, that is 8. So that is 8. Circle, 2 dips. So that has to be 8. So that one, that is 1. So that has to be 1. So it's got 1 circle. Circle is only 1 wedge. So 8, 1. I'm going to call that 10. It could be 0 or it could be 10. That one. Because that wasn't on the list, wasn't on the pattern. But that is somewhere else in the game. That symbol is somewhere else. So it's either 0 or it's 10. That was at the puzzle right at the very beginning, just when we first came out, that little dial thing. So I'm going to say that's 10, because that's 8. 8 plus 2, 9, 10. I'm completely guessing here. So that one is 5. Why, I don't know. That's 5. That one is 3. So that has to be 3. I can possibly fill in the blanks from the other ones. So that is 6. So it's like a Mickey Mouse kind of situation. Your head and then 2 ears. That's 6. Alright. We've been standing in the same spot for way too long. Let's head off. So yeah, those are our symbols, and we need to attach numbers to them. And I'm missing 2, and I can't remember. You on, right. Right. With regard to, I'm gonna continue on. We're gonna talk about it. With regard to the echoes that are put in the last episode. Obviously, as we're recording this one, that episode hasn't come out yet. So I'm not sure how it's gonna fly. I put echoes in when I was in this cave and in the room and all that. Personally, like thinking back on it, I think I've overdid it, and I don't think I'm going to add any into this episode. I just feel like I overdid it in the last one, and I don't think I should do that. You know? At least not until I can get it sounding better, and actually I think I've come the wrong way.
3 weeks later.
Right, so we are back in the puzzle room. So I'm gonna hope I got this correct. I'm pretty sure I have. So number 1 is frog. Oh, froggy boy, where are you? There you are. 1. 2 is seal. Or seal, guys. That's him there. 3 is the Riven symbol. Done by process of elimination. 4 is the tree. Which I don't think is actually a tree, but it just looks like a tree. Beetle, maybe. And bug is 5. And that bug is this one. And that leaves Mr. Fish. Was that correct? I'm going to say yes. I don't know where the water's going. It's went the other side. Okay, that's cool. A linking book. Shut. You know what? I'm just. Oh, I can't. It's not gonna let us. Alright. Alright. I was gonna save it just in case. But apparently I can't save it. So. Let's just shove our face in the book. What could possibly go wrong? I think this is a good. I think this leads to the good guys. I'm hoping. Dinosaurs. That looks like a big... That looks like a city. Like, that looks like there's a lot of people living there. But obviously I can't get across the water. Can't go for that boat either. Hello?
Paolo!
Oh,
Paolo!
I can't move.
Yo online! Yo online!
Hi. Did you just... Did they just dart me? Well, I guess we'll go that way we came in. Hi. Can we maybe talk about this? Like, I'm not tied down. I can't move. I can just look around. At least we're going to get inside this town, village, city. I mean, it's big. I should also don't know. Am I going to get out of here? How am I going to get out of here? Because they haven't, well, they haven't killed us, but they're not exactly being the most polite. Can I do anything? Those have to be like the little mini fire orbs. Can I get out here? Oh. I've lost control again. Someone's coming through the door. Hi.
Katrina now da saya palo.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Yapai manay yalepo.
Still no clue.
Milti sai. Bekaretere wirape yalo kene falapo.
Okay.
Tisai. Why te fulupe?
Can't. Are you giving me the? Are you giving me the books?
Wisi fa polo ya sepe yai.
I still can't move. I can't physically move. I would really like to be able to understand what you were talking about there. Do you hear that knocking? I don't know what you are. I can't remember what the inventory was. Oh, tab. There we go. Oh. So we have a note. I write quickly from my prison. Along with this journal, I've instructed Nella to return the book that the moiety intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atreus for a very specific purpose. Gain will wish to use it, though he will undoubtedly be suspicious. Once he is out of the way, you'll still need the combination to release me. I'm told he keeps it somewhere in his outpost on 233. Is that where he's living? Then I assume where to signal Atreus. I think I know how it might be done, but don't attempt it before I'm released. Catherine. And we have a journal. Do we want reading our number 2? I'm gonna flick through this and we'll see how many pages there are. And if there are way too many pages, I'm not reading it because that's gonna take forever. And obviously, we're not here for reading hour. Right. Ooh, hold on. That looks... Okay, what? Screenshot of that. That looks important. We're just looking at the pictures. Those are the... Oh, those are the islands. I don't know what that is. Boiler? Is that the boiler maybe? Oh no. Is that the... I think I recognise that, the ice cream cone. Is that the puzzle at the beginning of the game? The one that on Temple Island, near where we came out, like into Riven. Might be. That's another one. I think we'll screenshot that for sure. Actually, we'll read this page. The very fissure that allowed it just me to escape the stage without leaving the linking book behind us. I don't know what that means. Though it has since been sealed with a skin of heavy iron, several derelict devices from that time remain mounted to its surface, including a hatch with a windowed viewport, a large telescope, and the mechanical lift that was used to install it. That is the puzzle at the beginning. There was like a forklift kind of lift thing. Okay. The combination to which was acquired by the Noiti long ago. So that's got to be... Is that the combination for it? How many is there? We've got a panel back there which has 10 symbols on it. Which are the... I'm going to say gain numbers. Or Denis numbers. And these have to be the moiety numbers. So if that's the code, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a 10-digit code. Okay. Right. I took a screenshot of that, didn't I? Okay, so we're definitely keeping that one. Any more glaringly puzzle pieces? Well, that's the village that we're in. Excuse me. I'm really glad I didn't start reading this book. Alright. How do I get out of here? Hello. Hello, peoples. Hi. You know what? You're looking pretty damn cool. Okay, I'll see you later, guys. I'm assuming I'm just leaving. Oh, hello. Catherine. I don't know, I'm going down. I'm assuming I'm going down here. I mean, I've been released. Wait, that's a book right there. Does that lead back to Riven? Yes, it does. Okay, see you later, guys. That was an eventful little trip. So, we have a code for a puzzle. But apparently we're not supposed to do that until after she's been rescued. Alright, so probably we'll have to work that one out later on. Are we gonna... We should probably, like, reset it, just in case Gain gets out and finds the place. Keep on remember, we're going up, not down, because down just leads to a dead end. Right. So now we have our book. Let's go and have a look-see at what exactly. Where we're going now? Where should we go now? Game. So, we have a whole bunch of stuff that I don't really know what we're doing. Well, let's go back to Temple Island and let's have a look at what's inside the Golden Dome. We may as well use the... Yeah, we may as well use the portal to fast travel. Yeah, please. So that's the last thing I think we need to do. We need to... We've got our imprisonment book. We'll have... We just need to force our way into the... just need to force our way into Gain's world. I'm assuming it's 233. Okay, so I will see you back at Temple Island. Right guys, so welcome back to Temple Island. So let us see what we need to do up in here. We have all the lights lit. Oh, the book is not active. Why is the book not active? And indeed, have I missed something entirely here? We've all been connected. Are we going down? I can't remember where this leads now. This leads to a room down here. What was in this room? This chamber. Which actually does nothing. What was that? What does that button do? What did that button do? And that just leads to the bridge. And that leads to nowhere. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. Okay. Now I'm confused. How do I proceed this puzzle? Or how do I progress this puzzle? Push a button or something? Oh, hold on. Maybe push this button. Please don't destroy me. We have a... Oh, we're not getting that way. It's on the other side. Excuse me. And that leads to another dead end. I mean, it's got a canny view. Right. So we have another puzzle to deal with. I have no idea what this is. Okay. All right. So are we? Okay, so they're not, these are just sliders, these aren't discs. Okay. So do we, are these, hold on. Colored balls. Five colored balls. Hold on. We. That'd be. Am I completely stupid here? So I'm looking back at the old notes. Right. So we have 5 islands. Each island has a colour. We've got the colours from the room on the survey island. We had the colours that we went underwater in that big cavern thing with the view window, and then we had that right hand one where you spun it around and there's a colour like brought up each time. So they must be the colours for the islands. We wrote those down. So Temple Island is green. When we pointed it to Jungle Island, it was red. Was it red? Ah, red. Boiler Island was purple, pink, purple. I would call that pink more than purple. Survey Island was yellow, and Prison Island was blue. Now, do we have to put these balls into this board? In the correct spots? And was that spot the... I don't think I took a screenshot of it. Remember we had the map of the island. We did that island puzzle where we put them all in the square. And had the... It showed us the code to get into the very lower level. Is that where the... Okay. Do we have to... Should I go back there? I'm thinking I should probably go back there. Right. So, I've come all the way back to this puzzle right here. Now, we've already done this one, we've already dealt with it, but I'm wondering if we have extra stuff to be getting on with this. So these symbols here, these here are our islands. Now the question is, which one is which? Also, these are... Can I do anything with these? Oh, okay. You can click them. Last time I was here, I did not click them. Okay. Right. Before we stop messing around too much, we're going to be thinking this one. Right. So... 5 by 5, 5 by 5, 5 by 5 square. Hold on a second. I'm drawing this down. I mean, I could just take a screenshot, but getting to the screenshots are a major pain in the ass. Genuinely major pain in the ass. I wish there was a shortcut. Right, so we have one top left hand corner, and then 2 in the right hand corner, top right, and then from the left hand corner 1 in, and then the 2 right at the very bottom of that row. I think I might have had them when I was messing around with the orbs in the temple. I might have actually got that right, just not in the right, like not the right colours. Right, so this top left hand one that I clicked, this one, that looks like Boiler Island. So can I click another one? Okay, so that's... Does that look like Temple Island? I'm going to say Temp, because that kind of looks like the dome. And then that looks like the other side of the other side of the island where the temple and that is. And then that bit in the middle. I'm going to say Temple Island. That has to be... I thought that was a moon there. So I can't see the other ones. Yeah, that has to be Temple Island, that one right there. And that is further out. That has to be in the fog. That's Prison Island. That has to be Prison Island. Which leaves these 2 down the front here. So that one... Jungle Island. Which means this one... This one's obviously the island that we're on right now. So this is the Survey Island. This is Survey Island. Right. So then those have to match up with the colours of the orbs. Do we need anything else while we're in here? We've got the compensationist 862 minus 8 minus 6 plus 2, and then the last 2 which I don't know because I don't recognize the symbols. Now, the symbols, the gain symbols, or the Denis, I'm not going to call it gain, I'm going to call it Denis. The Denis symbols, I don't think I can pull up on the screen count. I'm going to go screenshot. And notebook. See if I can pull this one up. So, oh, actually, no, hold on. That's not the one I was looking for. That one, because we don't know that one. So, if you look at this one, you got the line across. Now the line across is 5. And then that one there, the arrow is 3. Oh, sorry. Sorry. This one here. This is 8, right? So if you take that one there, it's got a line across. So that one there is 5. And then that right there, the arrowhead, is 3. So if you take 5, add 3, so you combine those two together to get 8. So that's what I'm thinking, because all the ones that I've got here, all the ones after 5, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, well, sorry, 6, 7, 8, 9, they all have like a straight line across the middle of them, i.e. this one, which is 5. So once it reaches 5, it then becomes 5 plus 1, which makes 6, which is the plus. That one there. That's 1, that's 5. Combine them together, make 6. 7, which isn't on, can't think on this sheet, but 7 is 5 plus the curve on the left hand edge of the box, which is 2. 5 plus 2, 7. Obviously 8, which is that one, which obviously we've already just explained. 9, which is the little, it's got a line across, and then it's got the little like corner bit taken out, like almost like an F. That's 9. Now, that little corner piece is 4. Add the line across, straight across, plus 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. So I think I can work that one out. So that one with the line down the middle plus the one at the bottom has to be 11. I guess 11 plus 11. I don't know if that's correct though. I don't know how many. I'm assuming that bar thing across with the coloured like discs, I'm assuming that's going to be the compensations. Maybe. I'm assuming it is. It kind of matches the compensations in the lab. You know, when we're testing the biocrystal and we had to move the dial along the top. But I don't know what that last one is. With the downward, like the downward facing arrowhead without a line. We might have to guess that one entirely. But it's got to be a high number, because I've already got 1 to 10 already. So anything that's different has to be above that, because I can't go below that. These puzzles are pretty damn hard. Right. Resume. So, I think I have all the information I need. I think I do. Right, so we are back at the temple. So let's get down to business. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah. So let's activate our book. So I believe we should get the orbs in the right place first. So top left hand corner was boiler, which is that one. According to my notes. According to my notes, it's that one. So next one along on the top row is Temple Island, which is in there. So Temple was green. Green in there. Next is Prison, which is blue. Then at the bottom, top one is Jungle, which is red. And then Survey, which is the yellow. So I'm going to guess that's correct. We'll find out when we do the dingy ones. Right, so the cat's eye, which is jungle. So the red one is -8. Right, so now we've got those, I believe, in the right position. Now we have to deal with this thing here. Now do we have, actually hold on, do I have a screenshot? I think this is the thing that we had in the lab. We got to set it to the correct level. I don't think I took a screenshot of it. I think that one mentions basically the base one, and obviously these are connected to the orbs, the plus and minus. So we need to try and remember the base, which I think we did with this machine here, because obviously that's set to the base, which is on that one. And I'm trying to think what it was now. I really don't want to have to go all the way back. I really don't want to have to go all the way back. So how many we got here? 5. Oh, do I count that one as 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so what was the base again? It was round here, wasn't it? I think it was that, because I remember setting it there and it was 1 to the right, and then I moved it 2 to the left and it was that way. So, and then I put it into the middle, which is that one. Basically, that's base. Okay. So these are all compensated based off the base. So it's like base -8 and then base -6. Then base +2 plus, I'm going to say +11, and then whatever that last one is. which is going to be a problem because I don't know how to work I don't know how to work it out unless we look at the journal. There's bound to be a journal in there somewhere, an entry in there somewhere. There's got to be a way to work it out manually. Right, so let's do the rest of them and then we can work out this last one last, which is the purple. Actually, this is the last one. Let's move that one across to that side for now, so it's out the way. Then we'll have blue, which is next. Because we can't like swap these over, so these have to be in the right one. So let's go base of 9. So blue, which is prison. Now prison is the upwards eye, the lizard eye, plus 11. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We might have to guess that one. We can probably work it out because it needs to be in this range because I can't pass it past that, which helps a lot. Right. So next we'll have green, which is temple. Now temple is the dot, the pinprick eye, so that's plus 2. So that's base plus 2, 1, 2. And then move this one to base, which is that one. That's 9. So the next one is orange. Orange is... Sorry, not orange, yellow. Yellow is survey, so that's the line, so that's minus 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's that one. Correct, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one is minus 8. So that's 7. That's 8. So it's that one there. So purple we need to work out. So if I go there and I hit the switch, okay. I'm assuming that didn't work. I mean, it's going to take a while. Brute force this one. I think it's going to be, I might be entirely wrong here, but I think it's going to be obvious when it's correct. Yeah, I think it's just going to be so obvious. I'm hoping I'm doing this right. guess I'm incorrect. I mean, we don't really have much choice, really. As long as I got the other ones right, then this one right-hand one can only go there or right at the very end. Oh. Was that always on? Did that? Are we done? I believe we're done. Okay. I mean, let's shove our face in. We'll have our book. Shall we go and trap gain? Shall we go on? Let's take that. Alright, let's shove our face in it. What could possibly go wrong? Hi. We are in a cage. Hello. We are the orbs. Hi. I like your sunglasses. Sorry, your goggles.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen.
It's, to be fair, it's nice to hear someone speak English. Or a language I understand.
Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me.
No, I wouldn't dream of it.
It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yeah.
Are you not?
I even tried to kill him once.
Oh,
God,
as all good fathers do.
Who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to...
I'm moving this manually, by the way.
Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No
Age
books,
5? Riven, you mean?
precious inks. No ages to link to. Nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago.
We've been there a long
30
time.
years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter?
Nope,
No
you turn around.
sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed.
Have you really, though?
Be sure the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one.
This realm looks really interesting. Like the stone trees.
This is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer.
I mean, I've come to deliver you a book. I've come to deliver you a book that can get you out of here.
It has been hard on the people of Riven. Many have suffered because of it.
Sorry.
island has been
I sure.
steadily
I
decaying
don't know what those
for
faces
years.
before.
But according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the Fifth Age has entered its final days.
It definitely seems like it.
Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish.
To be fair, I haven't seen any villagers.
It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine
Really?
and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies.
True.
Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they
We're rebels.
call themselves,
We rebel.
had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature.
We're like,
But I've
here?
almost come to accept
In this realm?
Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. As far as I can tell,
Oh,
she's come
move.
to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people.
That has to be glass.
The
I
actions
was
of
wondering
Catherine
what's
and the
holding that.
moiety
Why
put my own
what was
life
the
at
purpose of that door frame?
on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her.
Oh, really?
Although I'm
I wouldn't
sure
dream of it.
Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart.
I mean, it is his wife.
But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this.
Oh,
The linking book you brought with you.
yes?
Very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may,
By all means. By all means, take it. One just jump straight in it. Actually, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. If you jump straight in it, then I'm kind of trapped in this cage. Although he will be trapped as himself. No doubt. Just go straight in.
perhaps it would be best if you went through first.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll go through first, because I know how these things work. I know how the prison books work based off Riven of Myst. Whoever goes in second replaces the person who's in there. So if he comes in, I'll go out, because there's only room for one person. So if I just jump straight in with no hesitation. Hi. He should come in after us. Which means I get kicked out and he's then trapped in the book. Is that how I get out? Is that how I get out of the cage? Because I'm in the book. Yeah. So I'll take his place exactly where he's spotted. You are trapped. I don't know what book you are. You have orbs. Yeah, this realm looks kind of interesting. There's not really much there. I don't want... oh wait, that's a cage. Okay. That's the book back to Riven. Is it? Do I have... I've got the trapped book. Okay. So I've got it on us. Right. So let's get out of here. We need to get the... I think we're meant to be going through that door to get out of here. However, we need to get the code. Catherine mentioned the code to... Hold on, I recognize that. Hold on, I recognize that. That might be the code to the prison door. Because there was a sound puzzle. Please? Can I please let me hear it again? Snap. Trill. Snap. Trill. Snap. Is that correct? Snap, trill, snap, trill, snap. Yeah, okay. I'll allow it. I do believe that is how we get out. Lovely shirt. What's in the journal? I start this... More reading, guys, more reading. Reading hour. I start this latest journal with an astounding news. Catherine has returned to the Fifth Age, and though it sets my teeth on edge to say it, she has also vanished as quickly as she appeared. Stolen from me by the rebels. As my guard tells it, she linked it into the Fisher Plateau cage. Just as I'd surmised, then suddenly he was set upon by a band of rebels who darted him and spirited her away. That's the trap we've got in. I suspect the truth of the matter was that he was so dumbfounded and actually in witnessing someone link in after all this time that he presented an easy target for whichever rebel happened to be nearby. The damnable look of it. He did get a good enough look at her though to verify that it was indeed Catherine. He also claims that he inspected all of her belongings and found no linking book on her person, a fact that I find hard to believe, but if true makes the question of why she's returned here all the more puzzling. While I'm sick with frustration at having lost the only quarry that Cage has ever caught, I'm also filled with hope. It's not the only I fell into the same trap, and she may yet provide me with a way back to Denis. It is true that I have managed, despite overwhelming odds, to break free of the confines of the Fifth Age and resume my mission to save my culture from extinction. But I fear that unless I am able to regain access to the vast resources that lie in the city's ruins, the task of resurrecting that great civilization would be impossible. If Catherine did bring a linking book with her, then I'm halfway there. If not, then she's trapped in the Fifth Age, and I can only assume that my emotionally crippled son will soon be along to rescue her. Either way, it's crucial to my plans that I find her soon. Her presence here now forces me to take the rebels more seriously. I should never have permitted them to survive this long. Once again, the Great Walk has demonstrated its usefulness to me. The villagers have been difficult to manage in the wake of Catherine's arrival, and this fear of this mythic beast has been all that has kept them in line. Had I known how truly useful these prodigious creatures would prove to be, I would have captured more of them, while the local population was still plentiful. Although, to be sure, if these disturbances continue, my current pets will be in no danger of perishing for lack of nourishment. The search for Catherine continues. I deeply regret my mistake of having ever taught these primitive people anything at all about the books. It seems that with each passing day, I more sorely realise the extent which they were not ready for that knowledge, not even in the simplified manner in which I presented it to them. Their minds, adapted only to the exceptionally menial tasks of village life, were capable of comprehending the art in all its complexity, and were thus unable to glean any of the underlying principles that are ironically so elegantly simple. It is obvious that so much of the discord that exists between us stems from their failure to grasp the meaning of the information I gave them. If they'd been able to gain even the smallest glimpse of the glorious future I had planned for them, this conflict would not exist. The minds of the children, however, are more malleable. With the proper tutelage, they have developed a more appropriate posture towards the culture than that has given them their lives. At times they take to it almost as if they had a bit of Denis blood in them. Given the natives' inborn limitations, however, I'm quite careful that more gain a level of understanding that would permit them to sin against their future, the way that Catherine did. How foolish I was to think that she could wield such knowledge responsibly, when it was quite clear that my own son could not. As you mentioned, it was Atris, didn't it? Or, not Atris. Atris still he remains one of the greatest disappointments of my life. Great way of talking about your son. I should never have left him with my mother. By the time I'd returned for him, he had already been poisoned to all thoughts of aiding me in my noble mission. Perhaps that was the only way she could soften the fact that she had been responsible for the collapse of the entire civilization. So much destruction, so many great lives lost. The guilt must have been unbearable. She did seem to love my father and our world, but ultimately she was an outsider whose ignorance of the Denis became the catalyst for their demise. If I'm able to rebuild our culture and in the process correct such weaknesses, then perhaps that what she did was ultimately necessary in order that a new and stronger era of prosperity might someday come to pass. I've been increasingly beset by images from the past these last few weeks. As I stood in the schoolroom today, I was reminded of my own childhood years spent in the Bookmakers Guild. Father's immense pride at each of my small accomplishments there. He was an important man in the Denis world, but I can't bear to think of him for long. It is too much. I was too young to see such things. I have it. Late last night I received word that Catherine had been apprehended while attempting to persuade some of the villagers to join her. I lost a few men in the process, but I would have gladly paid 100 times that number for such a prize. She's been imprisoned in my old office, where I've been attempting to gain some insight as to the reason for her return. So Prison Island's his office. I've had to fight the old but constant impulse to put her on the gallows, as she adopted the most infuriating stance of only answering my questions when she answers them at all in her native tongue. Even though she is a poor liar, I'm now certain that her return to Riven was unintentional, and that she brought no linking book with her. As far as her willingness to share with me the location of the moiety, we shall see. Without their leader, however, they are once again powerless against me. If Catherine's coming here was indeed an accident, then Atris is bound to come for her. That is a given. The question I must now consider is, how will he attempt it? It is likely that his hesitation is due to, at least in part, to this dilemma. One way or another, though, he'll have to bring a linking book to get back. There is no other way. It's late and I cannot sleep. I've lost so much in my life. My people, my father, my son, and you, and my wife, Kata. You're the only true kindness I have ever known. Watching you flicker there in the images, I sometimes wonder if you were real. If I could restore your life with my pen, I would do so in an instant and leave the rest of the world to their own wretched fate. Damn these savages. I would be well advised to leave them all in the 5th age and begin again with a clean sheet of paper. A stranger has arrived in Riven with a linking book to Denis. That was me. That's me. And once again, my useless minion is overtaken by the rebels. From what little I could decipher of his muddled explanation, it apparently occurred sometime this morning. The cage mechanism has been damaged, but that is no matter. Everything I need is here now. Atreus is certainly behind this, but why would he send someone else in his stead, and with a linking book no less? Surely you would have guessed that I would be waiting for him. Such recklessness is unlike him. Could it be that he's had a change of heart toward me? That after all these years he has finally decided to let his poor old father go? Huh. I know all too well where his loyalties lie. He's only after one thing. Perhaps this stranger should find her. For now I need to only to wait and observe. I'm beginning to think it was a mistake to allow the stranger to roam freely about the islands in their ignorant probing way. They attempted to power the damaged drawbridge from the temple island and the entire bridge collapsed. A trivial loss at this point, but it irks me all the same. I had not yet managed to free myself from that crumbling age. It would have hampered my progress severely, but again, it is no matter now. The day will soon come when I will be done with Riven forever. Disconcerting news. Last night a group of mutineers happened upon a lone rebel scout and were able to engage him long enough to learn of a most implausible device. A crystal window supposedly capable of amending my linking books. Amending? Much the way that my own remarkable system does, but with one slight advantage. It is small and weighs only a few pounds, making it entirely portable. If this outlandish claim is true, then the artifact in question must be something that Catherine fabricated prior to her capture. No doubt from an explicit Denise schematic she brought with her. If only I'd had access to such a document all these years. The portent of this revelation is deeply troubling. Some years ago, the rebels managed to abscond with a dysfunctional linking book I'd intended to destroy. The book was never recovered, but once they had sufficiently atoned for this sacrilege, I graciously decided to let the matter slide, thinking that in their inept hands it could do me no harm. But if Catherine has indeed empowered them with such a device, the rebels may well have linked to another age. It also means that whatever number that is no longer safe. This cannot stand. The stranger is the key to all of this. Tracking their movements has given me a good idea of where this rebel linking book and the crystal may be hidden. But before I can deal with that, I must secure the linking book back to Denis. Everything hinges upon that. If I can regain access to my arsenal of resources there, I will happily leave the whole Riven to its own dismal future. Imager codes. We're writing those down. Kira. And that is 5. Father. That is circle and K. To be fair, I can't remember. Oh, sorry, arrowhead. And then lastly, Anna, which is 3 symbols. Circle, K, and then it's basically, well, it's all 3 symbols. All 3 of the ones we used before. Right. I don't quite know what that means. I do wonder what he's been building in here. Hold on. Nope. For some reason it doesn't want to do what I want it to do. Wait, hold on. 1. wait, no, it's not 1 month, silly. It's 5. Is it not 5? Is it not 5? It is 5. So cater is 5. How am I supposed to be entering it? Am I supposed to be entering it? Hold on. Am I supposed to push the disc in? Yes, I am. I'm supposed to push the disc in the machine.
Natsu? Shiva? Shorake. Mata neta.
So that's Kata.
San botegan shem.
Kata was his wife.
Fasi.
I mean, it's cool stuff, that. Right, so that was Kata. So father. So that's Gain's father. So that is 2 and 3. 23. That's 2, 3. So the last one's 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3. Straight in.
Now, my turn. You want to record something so always you will remember.
And, well, that's gotta be Gain's dad, so Atris's granddad.
Scum from above. Your appearance should have inspired us to a better future. What does it mean for us as a people if we cannot embrace worlds outside our own?
He doesn't sound like a nice guy.
You were an angel from above. Always,
Me?
you will be my angel from above.
I think he might have been trying to get his leg over. I'm assuming by your Gain's like mother. Right, so it's 2, 3, 5 for the last one, wasn't it? I don't quite know why we're listening to these, but we may as well. We've done 2 of them already. Oh, she's pretty. Do you speak Rivenese? Or Whitey?
An angel. Your angel.
I don't think she was happy about. I don't think she was happy about being called an angel.
An angel of death. The Denis Council knew it. They knew.
Wait, so this is Anna.
If I hadn't tried to
She's the one who's responsible
force my own
for
ideals on your world.
deleting the Denis race, isn't it? Like bringing it to ruin.
You would still be alive. You would still be alive.
I have no idea why we're listening to these. Extra lore, I think.
I wanted a life full of magic,
I mean, it's possible. You
full
can
of books
write
that
books.
bridged worlds. That
Not Denis. That's the Denis race. They had a whole load of books.
darkness like stars.
So I am wondering, am I like Rivenese? And I was thrown into the chasm to find the Myst book, and then I found the Myst book, did the whole of the Myst game, then got to meet Atris, which then sent me on this mission back to my home world. I thought I just kind of came in from like our world, you know what I mean?
Somehow my
Oh,
love
you're still talking, sorry. I was talking away there and I thought she'd finished.
it took that. I don't know how. I'm sorry.
You're forgiven. I forgive you. I don't know what.
I'm so sorry.
I don't really know what you've done.
Again.
So Anna's his wife. So Kate must be his mother. His father was the one off the guy before. That was a little bit freaky. Because that sniff came after it finished. Okay, so we have the code, the sound code on these. Okay, so let's get out here. I think we have everything we need from here. We've got gain in the book. We have our lovely orbs. Or fire charges. It's a very unique world. Not very much built though. I would have thought in all the time that he had in here, he would have at least built something. Oh, is this a roasting dish? That's kind of cool. I never even considered something like that. Can I open the door, please? I don't know where that is. Did I make a mistake there? I think I may have made a mistake. Can I crouch? I really hope that I didn't miss my chance to get out of here. Lens of truth. Okay, I didn't recognize the image though in that book, so I don't know if that was actually where I was supposed to go. supposed to shove my face in that book? And have I like legit screwed up? That leads back to... Well, can I interact with that? Right, so I can't spin it. That's just a music CD. That's a cage. That's the book back to Riven. I'm actually... Oh, hold on. Do I want that book? I'm legit stuck right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. How do I get out of here? Oh, never mind. That's the lab. Okay, I recognize that place. I don't know if I'm supposed to go through that other book. That was really weird. Right, so we need to go back to Prison Island. So we need to go to the dome. We have the code to get to free Catherine now. You have Gain trapped in here. Yeah, it was 9. It was 9. I legit can't remember, can't like fault that. Right, so we're not going that way. My memory. Only half, like a half remembered dream. Right, so let's go Prison Island. So now we can get in the front door, we can rescue Catherine, and then what, I don't know. Is that a reset? Is that like a reset button? I was wondering what that was. Right, so we have snap, trill, snap, trill, snap. So which one's that? Which one's which? Snap, trill. Oh, okay. It doesn't. We've got to push the button after it. Okay. Snap, trill, snap, trill, snap. it's not the button. The button must be to wait. The button must be to call it down. Okay. And then that's to bring the. All right. I've got it completely wrong. Oh, Catherine. Hi.
Move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book?
Yes. Not that you give us a choice.
You did it. You captured Gen.
Yes, he's
We're
in
all
there.
free. But they're still his followers. I'm not sure what they'll do once they realize he's gone. I have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible.
Go on.
And you go back to where you first arrived and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal interest. I'll try to make it back there as soon as possible.
If it's going to signal him to come for the book, we may as well do it.
And don't forget the combination in my journal. You'll need it.
All right. Carry on. You have a head start. I mean, you've been well kept. Lots of fruit and veg and nice stuff. Can I see you leave? Right, so let's head back out. Oh, that's. I was going to say, why is she not? Why couldn't she leave? Oh, he's coming. I thought for a second I wasn't coming. So, I need to translate this code that's in the book. It's in the journal. And I think I have the numbers. I think I have all the numbers. I just need to sit and actually do a 10-digit code. Right, so back on Temple Island. And I decided, excuse me, I've got a little bit touch of the hiccups. So I swallowed some air the wrong way. We're going to push through. Managed to decipher the code on our way here. And while I was waiting for the things to do, the orbs to do the job. So we have a lovely 10-digit code, and then we need to translate this into these numbers. So translated from moiety into our numbers. So it's 10 1 2 5 3 3 5 6 1 8. Pardon me. So that is the code. So we need to translate that now into Denis. So that is the first one. 10 1 2 5 1 2 4. I don't know how I got the hiccups. 3 3. So we want the angle. 1 angle. Angle. 3 3. With another 5. And a 6, which is the plus. 1, which is that one, and then 8. which is the arrow. Oh, there we go. We now have ourselves a handle. Oh, we're moving it. I really hope we don't destroy ourselves. Wait, I think I messed up. It's fixable though. So now we'll just drop that down. I don't know if that's too high. I think we may have done that a bit too low. See, that's too high. I've lost my cursor. Really? I don't know why it's suddenly pops up there. That's gotta be right. That's gotta be right. Is that really annoying? That has to be. I can't go any. Wait, I can't go any further. Am I supposed to do something? It won't let us go any further on the tracks. I'll do some of this. Okay. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here because it's not letting me go further. But that's not long enough to reach the thing. I can't interact with that. But I can have a look in there. Maybe we'll have a viewing port. Okay, so now I'm stuck. That has to be it. I guess we're just entirely ripping it apart. What have I done right? I can't see anything. okay, we may be destroying the world here. We've just ripped a hole in space-time. Oh, hey. Knock, knock. There you are. Hi. Hello. Can you get us the hell out here?
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book? I don't understand.
Atris!
She has the book, and she's here. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Maybe right now would be a good idea.
The villagers are safely in the rebel age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life.
Can we maybe do this in Denis?
Clear for all.
Can we maybe do... This whole place is coming apart, I think. Please say you brought a book. My turn.
This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday.
I don't know, is there a third game?
You know where to find me.
I'll not find you in Denis. Where are you going?
Goodbye, my friend.
Excuse me? How am I getting out? Can I not come with you? Okay, bye. Okay, I guess we're going in. I guess we're going in the fissure. Bye, Riven. I don't know if this is a good ending for us. Well, for us personally. We're just floating in space.
Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I'm unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my Myst book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven has come to a close, but the people of Riven are free.
Yeah, we did that. We did that.
Now I am at rest.
Well, Catherine did that.
Understanding that
we helped.
In books and ages and life, the ending can never truly be written.
I guess we're just floating in space now. Credits? Or more scenes? So we just like lost to the void? I'm going to assume credits. Yeah, credits. Okay. As per usual, I'm going to wait until the skip to the end of the credits, see if we have, well, I'm going to cut it here, and then we're going to wait to the end of the credits. If there's an after credits scene, then obviously you'll see it. If not, you'll see me back at the main menu. See you soon. Okay, so no after credits scene, straight back to the main menu. So I'm going to go big me real quick. Let's talk about this. Hi, back to Big Me. For some reason it took a good couple of seconds to switch over. I don't know why it does that. It does it sometimes and it's not supposed to. And it's just a little bit random, so I can't really pinpoint what the cause is. So yeah, that has been Riven. That was better than I remember. I'd say better than remembering. I never played it, but I never really played the original. And I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. The puzzles were tricky. There wasn't that many of them. It was more like exploring more than puzzle solving. Like Myst was very contained. So like you went to an area, you solved some puzzles, you got what you needed, and you came back to the hub and then went off to another one. This one's obviously a little bit more open plan, a bit more free roaming. You could kind of do puzzles in any order. You were picking stuff up that you didn't realise what it was. One of the main puzzles though, which took a bit of brain work, was obviously the language or the numbers. Because obviously you were given, or you had to work out that the symbols, the square symbols, you had to work out that they were numbers to begin with. Then you had to work out what numbers there were. Then you had to piece together the other set of numbers based off the clues, and you had to work out the pattern. Like you could work out the ones that you had, like 1 to 6, basically, plus the ones that matched up with the other symbols on that little bit of paper. Then you had to work out like the continuation of the pattern. That was incredibly tough. It was like, it took me a while to work it out, and I don't think I can explain it. I really don't think I can explain why, like what the pattern is, like in a very short amount of time. It would take me a while to explain it with diagrams and everything, and I'm way too tired for that right now. I'm way too tired. Overall though, really good. Ending that we got, I'm assuming it was the good ending, because we did everything that we set out to do. We had to capture Gain, which we did. We had to rescue Catherine, which we did. We had to summon Atris, which we did. And then he got us out. Well, he got him and Catherine out, and then we ended up back in the fissure, which is where we started. We were in the fissure at the start of Myst, which led us on this whole circular journey. I don't know if it's a circular journey, whether we're back in the void, and then we'll find the Myst book. It's like we're going back in time. We'll find the Myst book and then come back around each time. I don't know. I don't know if there's a third game, or I don't know if there's any games after this one. And if there are, how many? And are they doing remakes of those, or do I have to play the original? If there is one. Are you interested in seeing the third one? If there is a third one, are you interested in seeing it? So many questions. A lot of reading at times as well. Some of the journals were massive, like really long. I did skip some of them because I didn't find any. Like, I skimmed through it and I didn't find any information that was worthwhile, other than like major lore. Yeah, overall I thoroughly enjoyed it. A little bit weird, puzzles were tricky. The fact that you didn't really have a direction, there's like you just had to explore. There's more exploring and finding out how stuff interacts, how stuff connects, find out information, and kind of trying to work out where it goes and stuff like that. And it was overall a lot harder than Myst, which I'm okay with, genuinely okay with. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you have as well. Having said that, thank you all for watching. If you are new here, feel free to come hang out, come check out some other stuff that we'll have going on. We would love to have you here. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you again for all the support. It is much appreciated. Please remember, I do collect thumbs, so any you choose to give me will be grand. Change it up a little bit now. Will be grand. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and you all know what's coming. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And as always, just see you on the flip side. Bye bye.